today's video, I wanted to break down the recently revealed second opening of Imaginary Fest. The song is performed by Flipside and it's called Worlds Collide. The thing the opening shows first is Toma's face as the camera zooms out, then moves upwards towards the cityscape. The next scene is of Accelerator in an alley, leaning against the wall and then walking towards the streets. The camera starts to move as Accelerator leaves, and cuts where we see a stop sign and Accelerator leaving the alley. The next scene is a zoom in towards Index on a crosswalk, and the camera moves past her afterwards. Then the camera moves upwards as we see the nighttime cityscape of Academy City, and then the title of the game. We then see Misaka walking at the side of the road. While she's walking, she looks up towards the sky, smiling. She gets approached by her friends Uiharu and Saten, and Shirai, who ends up teleporting straight into Misaka's arms and tries to kiss her, but gets shocked by Misaka. The next scene is Shokoho and Junko looking at the camera with both characters smiling. The next scene is of Last Order looking at the camera, smiling and looking happy. The next shot is Itsuo with her maid outfit and looking at the camera smiling. The next scene is of Tsuchimikado stacked like a Zaki in a stairway, looking at the camera with some amazing lighting. The next scene we see Hamazura and Item in an alley, looking at the camera from the shadows, with a red light at the top right. Item in this scene has the Railgun S designs. The next scene is a zoom out of Fuyama looking at the camera in the Star Bethlehem. The next scene is of Iwas looking at the camera. We then see the sisters in the darkness as the camera zooms out from their goggles, and it's a pretty awesome scene in my opinion. The next scene is a fight with Style and Ganzaki against Kakane. We see Style shooting his flame straight at Kakane, and then blocking it. We see a close-up shot of Kakane with him looking at Ganzaki, with Ganzaki going straight for the attack and clashing with Kakane. The next scene is of Toma running towards danger, and we see him running through Academy City at night. The lighting in the scene was amazing, with the scenery being a dark scene prior, with him running towards danger, and the lighting in the scene starts to brighten up as Toma runs. While he's running, he gets noticed by Misaka, and Misaka leaps towards his aid, with an awesome scene of her jumping. The camera starts to move upwards, towards the top of a building, and we see Burger on top. The scene is really well done with the lighting. The next scene we see Athanos animated, and being in the center of an awesome scene, as the camera moves backwards with a shockwave. The next shot is of Accelerator dashing towards the fight with Athanos at the center. The next scene we see Accelerator dash on the ground with Misaka on a walkway above. We see her firing a railgun straight towards Athanos. We also see Gon and Mugino joining the fight as well with their own attacks. An explosion erupts, kicking the dust up. From the dust, we see Toma flying towards Athanos with a close-up shot. Another shot was of Index on the ground shouting towards him. Toma starts to head towards Athanos while blocking her attacks. The next shot is a close-up shot of Athanos and of Toma wheeling a right-hand attack on her. The last scene we're shown is of Toma, Accelerator, Hamazura, Last Order, Index, Misaka, Mugino, Shirai, Shokoho, Burger, and Athanos in one shot. This opening was very good from the visuals and the song. The fights in this opening felt like a step up from the previous opening, but I do prefer the previous opening personally. But my only negative would be that I wish this was revealed during the second anniversary proper. So this opening was hype from start to finish, and not at all a disappointment. An awesome opening overall.